recently, this past week, I was taking a little bit of time to do something I don't normally do, and that's to look at some of the triathlon related social media accounts and chat that occurs usually after an event. And in one of the forums there was a question of rules enforcement and the qualifications for being an official, a triathlon official in certain organizations. So, first off, I want to talk about what does it take to be an official for triathlon events. And I'm going to talk specifically toward USA Triathlon and events that are sanctioned by USA Triathlon. So, in order to be a triathlon official, now USAT has two separate officials programs. They have what is known as the competitive rules official, which those are the folks that take care of the non-drafting events, and that's usually under the realm of USAT and World Triathlon Corporation, and to a certain small degree also of Challenge, the Challenge series. So, and then you have what is known as the National Technical Official Program, and they enforce draft legal racing. What you see in the Olympics, the ITU level stuff. And these are two totally separate programs. And a USA Triathlon member who wants to become an official can go into either one of those programs, either the competitive rules official or the National Technical Official Program. You can do both, or you can do one of each. But if you are a CRO, a competitive rules official only, you cannot work a National Technical Official, a non-drafting event. And if you're strictly in the non-drafting side of the house, you cannot work CRO events. You might get on board with an Ironman race, because Ironman has not completely gone to using strictly USA Triathlon officials. The requirements, so if you want to be an official, do you have to be a triathlete? Not necessarily. I have a friend who got into officiating because her husband was doing Ironman distance events, and she felt the need to do something to give to the sport and all that sort of stuff in place. My wife, another good example, was drafted as a draft marshal for an Ironman event long before I got into the program, and back in the days when I was still racing and working as a USA Triathlon race director. You have to be a member of good standing with USA Triathlon at first off. You should have a strong sense of integrity, a willingness to really, uphold the rules and all that good stuff, and not be fearful of informing people that this is the rule and this is what's happening here. Okay, you have to be willing or able to ride as a passenger on a motorcycle and weigh less than 225 pounds. There is certification in the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee Safe Sport training and background screening, which has to be taken care of. And then you have to attend and participate and complete a classroom level clinic on the competitive rules and how competitive rules officials operate and everything. And then you take a written examination, which is open book, and then do a race practicum. You actually work a race under the supervision of a senior official, right? Once you've done that, you're on a probationary status for 2 additional races. And then after those 2 probationary races, you can work races within your designated region. So after you get into your category 3, you can receive a stipend for your travel expenses and for working as a referee. But we are volunteers and not necessarily employees. We represent USA Triathlon, but we don't directly work for them, okay? Very confusing once again, and I'll try to be a little more clear the next time. The next time I talk with you, I'll talk a little bit about the National Technical Officials Program, all right? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, michael.s.bowen@gmail.com, or you can reach me also on Facebook, www.facebook.com/USAT Rules Guy. Have yourself a fantastic afternoon. Take care. Bye-bye.